I didn't start out to hurt anybody. Look, it was Thursday. Nobody else was at home, and I needed something. I've been through hundreds of Thursdays, but this one was different. It's the night I started watching the 10 o'clock news on today's Channel 6. You know, live at 10. I'd heard about this 10 minutes of nonstop news thing, and I thought, well, I have 10 minutes. And then the weirdest thing happened. I kept watching. Scott Dorvell's precision forecast, it felt wrong, but it seemed so right, you know? With a 3-degree guarantee. I mean, who does that? That's just crazy. But then it's like 10:15 and 10:18 and 10:22 and 10:26, and well, I just never looked back. I guess I just like to watch. Is that wrong?
For 10 minutes of nonstop news and your first precision forecast, watch tonight, live at 10.
Touch today's Channel 6.
At today's Channel 6 News, asking questions is...
Hi.
Hi. I was in the middle of...
I know, but I thought it might help if you heard some things people who watch the news are saying about the news, so you know what you're talking about before you talk about it.
And that's important because...
So you don't sound arrogant and uninformed.
Oh, okay. Good thinking.
It seems like the stories are shorter and to the point and tell me what I want to know.
Where'd you get that?
Well, we've been talking to a lot of people to find out what Channel 6 is doing right and what they could do better.
Just seemed a little more heartfelt.
These guys are clicking away. They're telling me this happened, that happened, this happened, this happened.
So you've been talking to people.
Right.
So is there anything they don't like?
Well, yeah, sometimes.
I see Channel is very sort of staunchy and old school. My grandfather would watch Channel, but it's not really what I want to watch.
Wait a minute. That's not about Channel 6. You're not going to put that on the air, are you?
No. Probably not.
Oh, all you got to do is touch today's Channel 6.
10-minute hotline.
Hi, I was just sort of wondering, can you bake a tomato basil thin crust pizza in 10 minutes?
Is that take home or frozen, sir?
Frozen.
Convection or standard oven?
Convection?
Yes, sir. 10 minutes, sometimes less.
Thanks.
No problem. 10-minute hotline.
Yeah, the Gettysburg Address. That was...
Delivered in less than 10 minutes. 272 of the most impactful words in American history.
Wow, you can do a lot in 10 minutes, huh?
That's a theory, ma'am. 10-minute hotline.
So I was watching TV the other night.
Yes.
And they said they do the most important news in just 10 minutes without stopping.
Yeah, that's today's Channel 6. Yes, we're familiar with them. What's your question?
Can I watch for like a whole half hour?
Sure, but we like to think of as watching for 10 minutes 3 times.
Man, you guys rule.
10-minute hotline.
For what matters most in the first 10 minutes, uninterrupted, watch tonight, live at 10 on today's Channel 6.
Touch today's Channel 6. This is your life. Oh, all you got to do is touch today's Channel 6.
So I guess we'd better start. I know how busy you are, sir.
Yep, gotta dust off the Porsche.
Well, clearly this issue of employment is important to thousands of people here in the Valley.
Yep, I know many of our employees and former employees. Sometimes I don't even have to look at their name badges.
Which brings me to the point. Exactly how many people have you let go in the past 6 months?
Well, I don't like to think of it so much as letting go as a sort of rebirth, opening doors to future opportunities that would have been closed had we kept them out here working for us.
You make an excellent point.
Thanks. I argued with my PR guys all afternoon about that one.
And it's so much more spacious now, very feng shui. But getting back to the issue...
Yes, let's. Beating around the bush is not what I'm about. We don't even have any bushes out here.
I bet planting some could create new jobs.
That's right. We're entirely committed to the creation of new jobs. Thanks for letting us share our story.
It's our pleasure.
No news isn't good news. For news that asks the questions you'd ask and 10 minutes of nonstop news first, watch tonight, live at 10.
Oh, all you got to do is touch today's Channel 6.
At today's Channel 6, we think news should
Hold it.
What? I'm just...
I know, but I just got these 2 emails saying the advertising for Channel 6 is too provocative, calls attention to itself and the 10 o'clock news.
Isn't that the idea?
Apparently not. The ads aren't plain enough.
Plain?
You know, boring like the other TV stations. So from now on, we're only going to say things that can be easily ignored.
You can do that?
Sure. Probably. Here, try this.
Okay. Today's Channel 6.
Wait, scratch today's. Sounds kind of contemporary, could be misinterpreted as an advantage.
Okay. Channel 6 News
is...
What now?
I'm not sure we're supposed to say news.
Channel 6 is...
Okay, let's not say anything we'll regret later. Here.
Channel. That's it? Just channel?
It's open to interpretation, but I think the subtext is still there.
Know what I think?
No, what?
Well, I think we should...
on second thought, better just email me.
Oh, all you got to do is touch today's Channel 6.
For 10 minutes of nonstop news and your first precision forecast, see you tonight, live at 10.
First, sir, thanks for agreeing to this interview.
No problem. Mi casa es your casa. I think it's time we got this out in the open. I owe it to the great people of Idaho.
Good then. So, hey, by the way, this is a darn nice casa.
Thank you.
Where'd you get that sofa?
Oh, my wife and I made it together in our spare time from products readily available right here in Idaho. It's stuffed with sugar beets.
Terrific. So tell us, and please forgive me for this, what exactly were you doing when you were obviously mistakenly arrested?
Well, I'm not sure I understand the question.
Okay, well, let's move on then. Can you tell us why you did what you did?
You know, that reminds me of something my father said to me.
I think that's something we can all relate to.
Well, I sure do appreciate you giving us the chance to clear this little thing up.
Anytime you need a friend, we're here to help.
No news isn't good news. For news that asks the questions you'd ask and 10 minutes of nonstop news first, watch tonight, live at 10.
All you got to do is touch today's Channel 6.
I blame my husband. I mean, you think you know somebody, and then something happens, and one day you look over, and nothing's the same. It's like you don't even know this person. There's a complete stranger in your living room. I didn't realize it till later, but it turned out to be Michelle Edmonds. I didn't know what to say. I was just paralyzed. My husband had invited this other woman into our home. It was completely unexpected. But then something snapped, and I thought, okay, two can play at this game, buddy. And out of nowhere, here's Don Nelson. And it was like I could breathe again, and I knew everything was going to be okay. It took a while, but I got to like Michelle, too. Now, my husband and I watch today's Channel 6 live at 10 together. I guess we just like to watch. Is that wrong?
For 10 minutes of nonstop news and your first precision forecast, watch tonight, live at 10.
Touch today's Channel 6.
So what's all this stuff on the table?
I'm inventing a new game.
Cool. Can I try it?
Well, it's not really done yet. But sure, take one of those cards.
Okay. What do I do?
Read it to me. What's it say?
Boring. Boring.
Yeah. Now take 3 more and read those.
Okay. Old.
Yeah.
Biased.
Yeah.
And here's old again.
Yeah.
Hey, 2 of a kind.
Right.
So I have 2 old, boring, and biased. Hey, wait a minute.
What?
What is this game anyway?
I told you it's not done yet.
Well, how long does it take?
I don't know.
Well, how do you know when you win?
When you only have 6 left.
I just walked right into this, didn't I?
Yeah, but you're cute.
Thanks.
No problem.
Touch